Good morning, planet Earth. I want to say something about the fact of witchcraft. I am Puzzles, the wisdom seeker. That's the name I identify in this video. Wisdom seeker. You can put an S if you want to become one, if you are one. You'll be able to sit down in peace and tranquility, understanding, listening to what I'm saying, and getting wise. I want to discuss things about witchcraft. If we are God's chosen ones, spiritual warriors, organic ones, of guardians, God's chosen ones, all together. You need to listen to this very carefully. Let's say we are chosen ones, right? We are. And we spread truth. Some of us don't have God yet, but we are conscious. We know the slick movements of this world. We know what Satan have under his tail, under his wings. Huh? How he can carve in our hearts with his nails and stuff, and hit us hard with his horns, and burn us with his fire. We know all these tricks, right? And we're trying to guide the earth, right? So that they don't perish, so that they don't get lost, so that they don't be sex toys, they don't be abused, they don't be lied on. You understand? They could experience various things around them. They could walk blessed, most importantly, with salvation. So, these people would do witchcraft on you, right? It could be any regular person, confuse people from the streets that seen you in the past or know you in the present, and they got something against you. Sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes they love you, but they know they can't have you because you don't want to be with them. Maybe they did you something wrong. Maybe you have somebody already, or maybe you just don't want to be with them, right? But you respect people, right? They would do witchcraft on you to try to get to you. You see? Now, the main reason witchcraft is working nowadays is because of Satan guiding his children, are the very few chosen ones from generations who bow down to help Satan take souls from the earth because of what Satan offers: fame, luxury, money, right? So, what he will do is he will guide his people, Satan, to do certain things and crafts on God's children, besides making it seem real what they're saying against God's children in the mental, physical world, right? So, one thing for sure is that when God's children are being tempted too much, we pray. We know we pray. So every day we pray to cast these demons out. They are hurt by our angels and the presence of our Father and Jesus Christ. They get beat up, that's what it is, right? And they be casted out. None of that work. They try to stop our workout, our progression, our success, our health. They try to prey on anything against us. They want our authority over our body too, to manipulate us and control us. They want to steal our glory and sweat as well. So this is why when we pray every day, the demons get beat up. What happens after some time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, this keep going? The demons will get sick and tired. They will start tempting, backfiring them. You pray, I swear to Jesus Christ, to backfire everything against the warlocks and the witches, so that it doesn't work on you and it doesn't manifest in your life and your family. You backfire the craft. Pray to be backfired. And this is what happened. The demons get mad that they keep sending them to us, God's children, when it's not working, just to get beat up and tortured by our angels, right? Some Christians, some believers might fall because of lack of relationship with God and lack of knowledge, lack of praying. They can fall on the top of a witch and a warlock. See? Now, what happened is these demons will go to testify this to Satan, their Lord, and will tell about the soul. taking advantage of these demons every day, doing this type of things against God's children when it doesn't work. Because even demons have to respect the authority that God said, do not bother them, do not bother them. So they know that, but the person doesn't. So what they're going to do is they're going to talk on behalf of their situation against the person sending them to God's children, to Satan. Now there's going to be a heavenly court. That's when you're in trouble. Whoever's sending these demons against God's children. Satan is going to speak on behalf of his demons to testify against you, the witch, the warlock, sending those demons of Satan to a man or woman's children of God when it doesn't work, when God says leave them alone. God knows already that's going to come. Now, this is what's going to happen. Satan's going to say, your people are being tormented by the lack of understanding that the person who's sending my demons to your people do not understand to stop and leave your people alone. My demons are trying by authority to leave your people alone. We get tormented and beaten up by your angels and your presence. Please let me take that soul so that my demons don't suffer no more. That's what Satan is going to do on the heavenly court as the DA against the witch, the warlock. You know what Jesus will do? He will speak to our Father. Jesus can give you a day, 2 days, 7 days, 1 month, 1 year, anytime he wants to give you. He will flip the sand clock. This is how I see it. And if, let's say, he gives you 7 days, he will make sure during those 7 days that the agreement in court is successful, that he will send angels to help you mentally, spiritually, physically, to try to get you off the witchcraft and the warlock you're doing, the sorcery, anything wrong you're doing to God's children and other people with spiritual witchcraft. When the time limit is reached, trust me that he will make sure he's merciful to try to help you with his angels throughout the world. If you do not cooperate, Satan is going to claim your soul because you're tempting his demon, and God do not like to repeat himself. You understand what I'm saying? Makes sense, right? This is why a lot of witches and warlocks, they go through the worst in hell when they go do things like that against God's children, because they don't know how much the demons they send against God's children be tormented, that they save the best for these people who think this demon love them and do things for them. That's Satan, a liar, a deceiver. What an affliction waits for people doing witchcraft with idols, images that don't breathe, hear, speak, or see. Not knowing that these things are just demon-possessed obstacles and cause chaos on earth, mentally, spiritually, physically. Especially to the person doing that. They're grateful. Once in a while they take something. But when you go mess with God's children, people who are having a relationship with God, and you don't know it, and you keep trying, you keep getting pentagrams, you keep getting candles, you keep speaking demonic tongues, you keep doing anything you can, sacrificing innocent animals, cutting yourself, all these type of crazy things, and it doesn't work. Your name is to bring her in the heavenly court. Because now you don't want to understand. None of that's working on somebody. And if you know that person is religious, this should tell you something. You need to be careful now. Because what you're sending is getting hard. They're going to go against you. It's going to backfire you stronger. You don't stop. They're going to testify against you in the court with Satan as the DA against you. You got a time limit to stop all that. Because something down there is going to be waiting for you. God bless you, planet Earth, with understanding. These people, if they're so mad and jealous and greedy of you, turn around, try to see humbleness, hold that fury inside. We got to know and accept Satan is going to come after us, conscious, righteous people every day. And he's going to try to possess people out of the norm. But most people that know darkness, they know what they're doing on a daily basis against us, using people. They could even come to your house, put some clothes on you, and put it back in there when you come back like nothing happened. They try to plot things against you. They will do all these wicked things. All these things, even movies, scary movies come from hell. And man is not going to sit down as a director of movies to make a horror movie and do this for himself. He got to have the guidance and knowledge of Satan, so Satan can pull some of the things from hell so he can make a reality in a movie over here. Because all that is down there. You like abuse? Demons abuse you like it is down there. They could even try to put an oak tree on you with barbed wires on them. All these crazy things you can imagine are down there. That's all. This is why I tell brothers and sisters, what's worth winning all these wicked world things and losing your soul, then going to eternal suffering. May Jesus bless planet Earth with understanding, spiritual warriors, earth guardians, organic ones, chosen ones, men and women of God. Stay righteous. You know, we're not perfect. We get mad. Let's hold it. Save it, keep guiding. Try to unconfuse hearts as laborers we are. See what can be saved. And guide children right all the time and protect them. Give to the needy if we can, when we can, you know. And alert yourself and watch out there is dangerous. I mean,